Hey, we're here at the NAWCQ 2026. Here with Antenna, Seth, and Wyatt. What'd you all do today?
We went second in the 3v3. We were all playing branded, pure, Dracotail, and pure.
Nice. And got some uncut sheets here, I see.
Yep. New play mat. Yeah.
Premium play mat.
Yes, bro.
Me and Wyatt's lists are basically the same card for card. So we're gonna go over that. We're just gonna start.
You want me to go first?
You go first, since
right.
your deck's the most unique.
Let's see the goo.
All right, we got branded Dracotail. 3/5 mana, mandatory. Don't play any less than this. This card's crazy. 1 Frixel. This card's low-key better than Lucius. 1 Lucius. I cut this going second a lot of the times. It's just a worse normal summon than Aliber, which is why you only play 1. I had a lot of people questioning why I only was playing 1, and it's just a worse card to see than opening an Aliber every single time. Like, whenever I would normal summon this, it felt so bad versus having the Aliber, and I was just winning every game. 1 Malulu. It's limited. You play more if you could. 1 Urgula, 1 Pawn. That's for the monsters. Pretty simple. It's standard.
Solid.
Ketu, Rahu, Sting, Flame. Nothing to explain here. Horn is bad. Don't play that card.
Would you ever consider siding Horn, or just...
I would consider it if I wasn't playing branded cards, because branded cards are effectively doing the job of Horn every single time. Following the Virtuous just does the exact same thing as Horn into KT, and it just does it better. More flexible, gets you follow up, and Horn is just dead. Also, a lot of your lines, you are only able to get to 1 trap. So most of the time that's going to end up being the Flame. So why would you play a 3rd trap when it's just going to end up being a brick?
Fair enough.
That was the logic I used. 3 Aliber, best normal summon. Branded Fusion wins the game if it resolves. I didn't lose a single game the entire weekend that I resolved a Branded Fusion. 2 White Elbaz, 1 OG. OCG sometimes plays 3 white. That's really bad. This card's really good. Won me multiple games, literally just normal summoning it throughout the weekends, and even in the 3v3, it came up against Fairy Tail.
It gives you a line into the Fool.
Yes, yes.
When you start this and you Fool your white out. So now this is 2 interruptions instead of 1.
Yep. It's my...
That's just branded theory.
True. 2 Cartesia, 1 Incredible Ecclesia, 1 Quem. There is a couple lists out there playing 2 Incredible and then 1 cart. I think you have to play 2 of at least one of them, just because you want to be able to have 1 on field and get 1 in hand. It's really nice being able to cycle between these, because a lot of times you want to end with 1 of these on field so you can make something like a Mixusa or any of your other Dracotail fusions. And then being able to add the other back off of the Quem is really, really good, because sometimes you want to just keep this in grave if you have a Fall in the Virtuous. And then this card's also just another normal summon that's bad. This card, coupled with your Dracotail cards, is a better normal summon than this is with anything.
Would you ever consider playing 2 Quem?
I would consider playing 2. If I was playing pure, I would 100% play 2.
2 Quem or 2
Quem.
Incredible?
2 Incredible, sorry. No, Quem's only a 1-of, obviously. Quem, 1-of. I normal summoned it a couple times this weekend. It was really good. I wouldn't change this. You only play 1. I never don't play it. Always play this card at 1. Spells, Rafu. This is the best card in the entire deck.
Said it's at 1.
Shout out to Antenna for the ulti.
Nice.
My man. Oh, I forgot to say. Shout out to Andreas for the 2 White Albas. I literally couldn't play this deck until this weekend because of Andreas. Shout out my man. 3 High Spirits. I mean, this card's insane. This card is just extra copies of White Albaz on a dump. You don't even have to do the search sometimes. Sometimes you just reveal it to get an extra body into grave. That came up in the Deer lines in the 3v3. Came up in semifinals, and that won me a game. 3 F&V. Yeah. I mean, this card's insane right now. It's really good into every single deck. It's engine. It's literally one of the best cards in the game. Don't ever play less than 3. Non-engine. 3 Spally. Spally is really bad right now if you are not playing branded. Don't play Spally if you're not playing branded.
Or Alistair.
Or Alistair, that's true. But no, this card was crazy. so many games won by this card this weekend. During the 3v3, I think I only lost one game where I saw a Super Poly. This card's crazy.
I had mine ripped out of my hand by a KT player. Not this.
You got owned.
Not in the 3v3.
You got owned.
In the main event. But.
3 for I mean, yeah, it's just a good high spirits target. Fu is one of the best hand traps in the game. I would rather my opponent have to give me cards because I'm on Dracotail as opposed to playing 1-for-1 hand traps like Ash Blossom. Yeah. The more cards that I have, the more I'm winning. Anytime a Fu are resolved, I won the game. 2 thrusts, 1 talents. A lot of builds out there are playing droplets, but droplet doesn't get you to Brand Infusion, which going second, you need to resolve Brand Infusion in order to win. Or resolve like a Ketu or something. But it's so much harder to win when you're not resolving any of your power spells. So even though you have cards that make it so that your cards that you like get to the power spells will resolve, a lot of times your opponent's just gonna have a hand trap or something, especially against KT. And this is just gonna end up being better than something like a droplet would. And call by. One of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! They need to ban this card ASAP. The card's insane. Magnamut, it's Rhoda for any card in the deck. It's a good hand trap with good spread into everything. Fixes your top pick against KT.
Bring Mag
This card's good.
to 3 again.
Facts. Love that card.
I don't think match to 3 would be safe for the format.
No, that's fine. What's wrong? What's you scared of?
Yeah. What are we scared
What
of?
I'm scared of Search Harmonia.
You afraid of Dragon Link, bro? You
Yes.
afraid of Dragon Link?
Yes.
Coward.
I've got nightmare.
Coward.
I've got nightmare still.
You know
I've
what I
got
do with
nightmare
Dragon
still.
You know what I do with Dragon Link?
There's a reason the guard dragons are banned.
Man, screw Dragon Link. We got Abelinus. Alright, I digress. Extra deck. You play 4 cards just because you're playing Dracotail. 2 Arthur Lion, Secretarial, and Kaos. The only misplay that I made the entire weekend was against Brandon in main event. I just forgot to super poly my own stuff into this before committing to a Brandon fusion, which would have won me that match, and I maybe wouldn't have gone extra drop.
Team name.
Yeah, team name, extra drop.
Extra drop.
Yep, shout out to all of us, extra droppers. Secretarion, this card is legitimately one of the best cards in the entire game right now. I think after Nats, we're gonna look into maybe putting this in pure branded because this card is just insane. This card is genuinely stupid. Ooh, oh my god.
Depends on the meta.
It depends on the meta, but right now it's super favorable. The Light and Darkness Azamina builds and the branded builds both struggle into this. Like if you put up this plus a set super poly against any branded deck, they can't win. It's literally unwinnable. You don't play Gulamel. You're 8 locked by Wildbaz, and Gulamel is bad. Don't play that card. Like it's just if you're playing the deck well, it's never gonna come up.
Shala or whatever the third one is.
No. This card is better than both of them. There's no reason. And even if like you have one engrave and you're trying to summon another, you can always just Secretarial and put it back. Like the standard line is you just put this back, summon Frixel, and then just keep playing off of Secretarial. Branded cards.
Ban the card. Ban this card.
This card's insane.
It is kind of low-key bannable.
It is a little bit. I love this card. This card's awesome.
Ban it.
Every effect on it is good.
Ban it.
Yeah, facts.
It does not need to good effects.
This card's just
on a
broken.
generic 8. I'm sorry. Ban it.
Summon anything from deck, come back and end phase. If it's in graveyard, out literally anything in the game.
Literally the main way that you end up pushing boards with this deck is like a high spirits plus like high spirits alone. If your opponent is bad and they're playing the branded Light and Darkness deck, one high spirit's literally outs the entire thing because you go send Diffusion and then Wildbaz send this, and you just target the Mind Shuffle because the Dark Magician and Chaos can't interact with this.
Too good.
2 Albion. You never play less than 2. The second one comes up almost every single game. One off of FMD.
Until we only have
one in combos. Facts. Give it like 2 hours, and Jerome's gonna be like, "Hey guys, I'm putting Albion to 1."
Putting Albion with high spirits to 1. Good luck.
Yeah, bro. Have fun.
Still play this deck.
Yeah, no, they still play this deck. This card's broken.
Yeah, it's very good.
1 Titanic Cloud. This card's really good. I made it plenty of times today and the weekend that I would just beat over Dogma because this card plus Pawn is 36.
This card
crazy.
plus any Ecclesia Albaz on field plus FNV into a Dogma board is game. You out Dogma, summon the Dogma to your field, attack.
Yep. And you also shuffle back all their follow-up.
Crazy.
Yeah, we were doing testing in and trying to figure out the line.
It was crazy.
And it was crazy, and I won multiple games with
End
it.
phase priority is crazy, guys.
Yep. Ask your judges about end phase priority. You will become a much better player. And if you don't know about end phase priority, you're bad. One mirror jade. I don't need to explain this.
Where's the overframe?
I'm poor.
Shit, I'm
Left
not.
back.
Yeah, we know. We know you're a baller. Okay. And then this guy's gonna pull out his. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. All right.
Flex on
Okay.
him. Flex on
Okay.
him.
Talking about this guy?
Okay.
Who-
I'm
60
sorry. Who was losing to Pot of Sloth all weekend? Not me.
I didn't lose.
That's
I let him draw, and I still won. So I
Well,
don't
you're just better.
Yeah, I am.
We played the one Dogma. 2 was a consideration, but I'm not a Mercurier, and the pure branded you definitely play 2 of this just because it's part of your combo lines. But yeah, this just comes up. You summon it. This card was crazy. Really good super poly target. Really good Albaz
I'd
fusion.
say it's the best super poly target in the game. Every time I got super poly and they made Dogma, I was like, fuck.
True. I do think if you're on super poly in a deck that isn't branded, you should still be on this card. It's just really good. Rinbrum. You send this off High Spirits when you have Foolishness combo. This card comes up a lot to survive. It won me multiple games just by going Battle Phase, OG Albaz, and then make a Dogma with their stuff because they just forgot it was there and didn't play around it. Yeah, this just makes you unkillable. And then also the on-field effect did come up once this event against KT. And they won me the game because I just negated the remix. And they weren't expecting it.
I had a turn 1 Bradfu line where I opened Albion plus Bradfu, and you get to end on Rinbrum plus Alba Legendus plus Mercurier in hand. Crazy end board into the new
Yep.
year. Genuinely.
Then you got one of this. This card's really good. You just make it to kill a lot of the times. It's really good into the mirror.
It makes Crown unusable. in the
Yes,
mirror.
yes. Crown is so bad in the mirror. If you are ever playing the Branded Mirror, if you're a Branded player and you're playing the Branded Mirror in your main deck in Crown, cut Crown post board. That card is so ass. Like, it doesn't do anything. I just take this to make my Albaz with your entire board. Make
Unless
this.
you're the turn player.
True.
And then Crown's still good because you can still use their Albaz.
You can,
Yep.
yeah.
One Grand Grandal. If you're good at the game, you will never need the second. I didn't need the second the entire weekend. Didn't come up. At least in my build. Dracotail
Ignore
build.
him. Ignore him.
If you're playing pure,
play 2.
play 2 if you're playing
Play
pure.
2.
If you're playing Dracotail, play 1. Exusha, this was a very last minute include, but this card was broken. I summoned this card so many games. It makes it so then you're not wasting an Albion every time you go for like a Mirror Jade off of 5 mana. Like, this card is stupid. Yeah, I don't know, play this card in every branded deck. You have to play this card. Last card, the ship.
How many times did you make it?
I never personally made it, but I was glad that I played it because I did play against the KT in main event. I didn't play against any KT at all in the 3v3.
Same here.
Yeah. This guy got 3 of
The
them.
KTs.
This guy got 3 of them.
KTs, and we
made him
were
look like chumps.
undefeated against KT.
Made him look like
This
chumps.
3v3.
I'm telling you, this guy's crazy. All right,
Side
side
deck
deck.
should be quick, right?
Side deck should be quick. 3 Ash, 3 Nadir. You put these in every time you're going first, no matter what the matchup is. Simple. You side this into Light and Darkness in the mirror. You take this. You don't put this card in versus KT. It's bad. 3 Santa Claus. This plus Super Poly automatically wins the KT matchup. This is
Also
really good in
power
Light and
creature.
Darkness. Yeah, you need to play this card for the Spell Canceller and Ember Fade's locks too. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change a thing. This card is really broken. 3 Perulia. This was Ogre in testing, and then we found that I'm losing more games as the Anazamina build got more popular instead of the branded build. Just because Ogre doesn't do enough against them, whereas the branded build, they still lost to a singular ghost Ogre. So you would rather just have these to be able to get more cards. This makes all your other non-engine better because you're drawing it in pairs at that point. If you do this and you draw into Santa Claus plus Super Poly, you win the game. Against almost every deck. No deck is enough to that. Last 3, thrust targets. These cards are broken. I don't know. I wouldn't change anything. A couple people were crap talking this card. This card's insane. If you ever resolve this card, you should win the game. Like, I don't think I've ever lost a game where I've resolved an illusion game.
Every time Illusion Gate has resolved for me, I so plus, it's crazy.
Yep. Lightning Storm, just because you wanted another one that's flexible, and if you hard draw, it's good. And then Duster.
Reasoning behind the deck?
Reason behind the deck.
Zephyr.
Yeah, So the reason I played this
Three words.
this deck instead of Pure is because Brandon matchup is better. Your Light and Darkness matchup is better. I literally outed the Light and Darkness player I played against in the 3v3 with one Ketu. I broke his entire board and then just committed to Albaz stuff and won. Also, Pot of Sloth exists. These guys, they were doubters, but I guess it worked out for us. I think you have to play Dracotail cards just because the Pot of Sloth existing. I don't want to end up losing 33% of my games when I'm going first post-board, just because my opponent is going to draw Pot of Sloth and Brandon has no way to stop my Carnage Engine. I think you need to play a deck that can do that, and I really like Brandon's place on the meta, and also being able to negate Sloth with Flame is clutch. I came up so much in both the main event and the 3v3. Alright, that's mine. I'll get out of the way for these bozos.
I'll go. First of all, field centers.
Interesting choices.
All right. Oh, I didn't even organize my shit.
Yo,
It's whatever.
Here, you need your list.
So obviously we're playing Mr. White Man. This card's good. This card, I don't understand the hate for this card. It's amazing.
It's a little too good.
That card's fair.
It's a little too good.
It's a fair, fine card.
Legitimately
No.
a fair card.
No.
There's better cards in
No.
this deck.
The lock on it is a real lock.
It's not.
Anyway,
It
and
very
we're
much is
also
a real
playing
lock.
Refall the Virtuous. This is the best deck that can use it. This is every other deck
Best
that
card in
plays.
the game.
Yeah, every other deck that can use this card is using it suboptimally because they have to. We get to play literally everything. I probably used the revive effect on Falling the Virtuous more than I used the pop this weekend. I'm so serious. It is so good.
Bro, FNV Revive Dogma.
FNP Revive Dogma is awesome. One Quem. It's Quem. It's a good card. It's a lot of people will hyper focus on this card and not try to out the rest of the board. And your interruptions are so layered that like them outing Quem is like kind of whatever.
There's so many people outing Clem that just look stupid playing against this guy.
Yeah, exactly. We're playing 2 cart. I wanted to cut to 1 cart. This guy was like the Random Fusion line going first. Necessary, and that's right. That's correct.
We wanted to cut it just because we don't want redundancy in the list, but,
yeah, but like
it was just necessary, unfortunately.
it is necessary, and it's not a bad draw either. A little bit.
No profile. Okay, fine.
Shut up. We're playing.
This is why
Too
Wyatt's
Incredible.
better.
Okay. Well, I didn't think of it. Sorry. Too
I'm
Incredible.
lying. This, by the way, this guy didn't drop a single match.
I didn't.
Today.
Too Incredible. Inside one going out second. Or going first, because you only need one going first. Second, this card is amazing at pushing boards. You just special, and then you commit to literally anything else. And then if they like try to mess with your white Albaz, you can special it back and then effect summon it back, and you have a free 8. It's really good. Interruption on your opponent's turn, summon OG. Like everyone knows that.
Ecclesia plus Super Poly going second is broken.
Yeah. For there's that card in extra, the Mixusa, that makes it just a great target. 3 Luber. 3 Luber. We're playing 3 Luber. I'm going through the Despia cards here real quick. 3 Luber, 1 opening. This guy's on more opening than I am. I'm on 1. I think this card is very good going second. We're going very good going first for Fool lines, and going second you cut it out. I think Brandon Fusion resolving going second, you should win literally every game. Right? Like if it's your last action and they've used all the interaction, you resolve Brandon Fusion, there's no game you win. You lose. Sorry. And also opening in a lot of matchups, the graveyard effect comes up a lot. I played Fire King, I think the first round of the 3v3, and this literally, like, I would have lost if I didn't have opening and graveyard protect Mirror Jade, and now, like, he was cooked after that.
Also, shout out Wimbrum in the Fire King matchup.
Yes.
Bounce anything.
Bounce anything is crazy.
Also, important note for any Brandon players: when you're playing against Blitzclick, that's a very bad matchup. Dump this as soon as you can.
It's, first action.
They literally can't beat you if you do that.
That's a Despia's.
Why are you giving out the goo against my deck, Seth?
I'm sorry, bro. I lost to that deck in the 3v3.
1
bro.
Albion.
I'm not on opening.
Necessary for the going first Brand Fusion line. And also is just a good card. Like if you draw it, it's a +1. It's Upstart Album. It's also Albaz Engrave. I had a game today where my opponent went called by Albaz. When I went Albion effect Diffuse Engrave, I had this Engrave. I dumped it earlier off of Quem. I still use it to make Mirror Jade, and I won that game. So, it's broken.
The OG, the best card in the entire deck.
This is genuinely the best card. I'm just going to go over the brand
Low-key,
spells.
High Spirits is a better card than Branded Fusion and Pure. I'm
Yeah.
100% serious.
This card literally says, dump any fusion, add White Albaz, dump Synchro Ecclesia, out anything you want in the game, and then you could just make you could just go Fallen the Virtuous and what else? Fallen the Virtuous and Granganol for the other two that you need. It's amazing. And then obviously, Brand Fusion.
Ulti again. Nice.
These guys have money.
Why are you so poor, Seth?
Shout out, Jonathan.
Shout out to high schoolers. Shout out to me graduating high school and not having a job.
Shout out Jonathan for the alties. He's the one who sold me the Albaz and the Alubers as well. And then the more Dogmatica cards. Just gonna go over these real quick, and then the rest is like non. Oh, Kit. I'm on Kit. What are you on? Kit or Sword Soul?
Kit and Sword.
He's on Kit. Brand Sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. We're on the same thing.
There's
Yeah.
2 cards different.
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, the only difference is the 42nd card in this case.
Kit and Sword. Both necessary, I think, for the going first.
For sure the same thing.
No, extra is different. Kit's amazing. This card's great. In matchups where there's board wipes, you just summon it to field off of Synchro Ecclesia. It's like you just recur yourself, dump it off Clem, it's in your combo. It's awesome. I think it's better than Sword Soul. I think this does the same job as Sword Soul in terms of like getting a second body or level 4 on board.
It's better and more flexible and doesn't suck as much to draw.
Yeah. Like if you draw it, it's sometimes just normal summon, make a synchro, revive whatever you used. Pretty good. I'm Mercurier, other Tri Brigade, negate. Like, come on. Sometimes gets you a starter, but I'm not playing Cold Sword. This guy's playing Cold Sword.
Bro, if you go first action and end phase in the mirror,
Yeah.
Dogma, Admiral Courier, your
Yes.
opponent loses. They literally can't win.
Dogma, add Mercurier to protect your Albion. Goaded. Goaded.
So broken.
It's so good. Retribution. Low-key, this is like the 3rd best card in the deck.
Retribution's crazy.
Retribution is so good.
Searchable Dominus Impulse.
Searchable Impulse is really good, and it recurs your stuff. Like,
I just want to say I played against 6 branded players this weekend, and including this guy. Never once was the on-field result against me. Dracotail cards. Play Dracotail cards.
sure.
My one mirror match I had during the main event, I think we set Retribution 5 times over the course of the match. Neither of us got to resolve it once.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
just that much
It's
of a problem.
it's really tricky. You have to play around it, and a lot of times it just ends up being dead, but the threat of it is enough.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go Bestial. Magma. We're maining Magma instead of Swarner. Magma into KT does more. Fixes your top deck. Also searches you a starter. I think Swarner is a better high spirit target, but Magma is a better card. So I think when you're going blind, you should have Magma over Swarner and then silence Swarner. And then Dogmaticas. Nadir. Insane card. Insane card. Gets you to your 2 fusions no matter what. Sometimes at the end of your combo, you just have this in hand. You just go, okay, Nadir, search OG. We're playing the 1 OG, by the way. Ulti OG.
You have to play the 1 OG. That card's insane.
Card's insane, search FNV. Just,
Titaniclad, summon 9 end phase,
Yeah.
add FNV.
it's
broken.
crazy. And then you go FNV, pop whatever on field, play your Albaz.
Yep.
But yeah. Going second, this card's still good because it's your last push to force a grind in a lot of games. Like,
Going second.
sometimes you just don't have game. And then you just go, okay, Nadir, and force the grind game, you win that every single time because you get the extra fusion.
Going second a lot of times in Pure, instead of just going for the kill, you're just going to end up trying to set up a grind because you're going to win the grind.
Yeah.
Unlike in Dracotail, in which I kill you into the sun.
Alright, non-engine. This should be pretty simple because it's all real good. The reason to play this deck too, Spally, Crown. Obviously, Spally, Albaz is like one of the best cards in the game in terms of using Super Poly because you just, one, it's inherently its own Super Poly, and 2, you can just set up White Albaz in your combo and you take like what, 4 monsters basically?
Yep.
So you can take like with White Albaz, make Dogma, and then OG Albaz, make like
Whatever.
make Mirror Jade Banish one. So you get to take like 4 monsters, which is crazy.
It's sick.
Crown, again, this card is really good. Negate something. Also forces a grind because now you can't kill them, but you get to set up resources for free because you just negated whatever was stopping you. And then again in the mirror, take it out. It's bad.
Would you still play Crown if the Light and Darkness deck got more popular?
I genuinely considered changing it for something else, but I don't think Light and Darkness decks can be that popular. I also think if the Asmina version is that popular, Crown is still good. You can hit their other stuff. I do side it out. I do side out Crown and Super Poly into that deck though. Fucking
The
towers.
Crown and Smalley are good in that deck.
Yeah.
You gotta rely on this deck.
Fulas, it's your best Charmy that's also a high spirit target. That's good. Everyone else is good. Every deck plays 3.
God cards.
Going first cards. Sometimes second, going second. In the branded mirror, if I keep one talents in, because the ability to draw 2, you win the grind game because you just have more resources. Like you draw 2 into like Nadir, Glacier or some shit. Like, yeah, you should be winning the game after that. But and then call by's called by.
Ban the card. Ban it already. The
Resolve
OCG did
Brand
it.
Fusion.
You need to resolve branded fusion.
Or High
Okay,
Spirits, take your pick.
extra deck. Ecclesia. Ecclesia. Synchro Ecclesia. It's good. Graveyard
Crazy
effect's
card.
crazy. On field, I think the graveyard effect's kind of better than the on field.
I
I won't
said all
lie.
this.
Yeah.
I said all this.
$2,000. You need to play $2,000. One for because you open spellcaster hands like all the time, so being able to have $1,000 to pitch off high spirits and still have one infuse is really good. Let's see. I guess obviously to Albion, you need to make it too. With Brand Fusion, this is like your best Brand Fusion target. In
The
deck.
second one comes up every game.
Yeah, literally every single time you're gonna grind. Avalantinus, Dragons.
Mirror.
Dragons.
What dragons?
Ban all the dragons in the game.
No, Dragons. Titaniclad. Summon any Dogmatica or Albaz. I didn't summon Albaz end phase, did you? This weekend?
A couple times.
A couple times. I didn't do it at all, but I just summoned the Dogmatica and searched like FNB all the time. Really good. I'd say the best fusion in the game right now, Dogma. Like, bruh, this card is
The card is insane. The best fusion in the game is either Dogma or Secretarian.
yeah.
It's one of those two.
Better than Mirror Jade?
Yes.
Better than Mirror Jade, I'd
Yes.
say.
That's crazy.
Because Dogma, you have to spend so many resources to out. Mirror Jade is like pretty easily outable. You can like bounce it and stuff. Lubellion. I wish we could cut it, to be honest. This card's not very good. But it's good when you're put into corners where you need to shuffle back your stuff. So like you go like Lubellion, make Dogma, you get to shuffle 3 monsters back. Is pretty good.
Lubellion also comes up in the Patron deck matchups. Power Patron, like just the pen version. You have literally no targets that you can make off of just one body,
Except for
Lubellion.
Lubellion.
So you need to play Lubellion and Pure for that matchup.
yeah. Rinbrum. Summon Albaz from graveyard on opponent's turn.
And you can pitch it off
FNV,
opening.
you can
High
pitch it off.
spirits.
You can pitch it off high spirits, FNV, Mirror Jade. It's amazing. Super poly targets. It was either this or Garura.
That card's better. I think.
This card is better right now because Cool Tune is like the best deck. But if I knew the decks I was gonna play against this weekend, I probably would have picked Garura.
Yes, but
But you know, whatever.
hindsight. Yeah.
That's hindsight. Xusa, just crazy. It's Mixusa.
Mixusa's broken as hell.
Mixusa's broken. And Cartesia plus any non-spellcaster. It's also a good super poly target into Elf Note. It's also just great super poly target in the mirror, especially on your opponent's turn. You just like take 2 of their things. Make this, make Mirror Jade,
Or McDogma.
or make Dogma. Make Dogma with it's good. Mirror Jade, overframe. Yeah.
Not a Starlight though.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Not a Starlight though.
That's 220. Come on. And I'd say the best synchro in the deck, other than Ecclesia for its on-field effect, Rebrave. Rebrave is so crazy. Oh my god. Search, OG, search Cartesia,
Incredible Ecclesia.
search Incredible,
Quem if you need to.
If you need to search Clam, yeah. And then also, its second effect is so threatening. People don't know about it for some reason. I literally have told my opponents, read my card. You target a card, perma negate, not end of turn. Perma negate, choose to pop. I had my Patreon player opponent, he had Geppetto on scale. When he passed, I went, okay, perma negate Geppetto. Tried to kill him, passed back. He couldn't activate Geppetto effect. His grind was done. Yeah, he needed to do that.
This card also FTK against any of the chess decks.
That too.
Anybody is thinking that they're going to slip through playing a chess deck, that just says no.
Yeah.
King, cool, he's on field. He doesn't do anything.
Was it semifinals of the 3v3? Or was it, what round were you against the Elf Note chess guy?
Elf Note chess guy was somewhere.
Yeah, in semifinals, this dude just summoned 3 Brave against the Elf Note chess guy after like pushing his board into the Elf Note stuff and just left him in the chess stuff. And just 3 Brave control. And just won.
It's great. Side deck. Side deck I think is the
Let's
most...
see the goo.
Yeah. Who built that side? Who built that side? Can you hear it real quick?
You did.
Yep, I built both of their side decks. Card for card.
Look
All
at this
me.
man taking all the credit.
Yeah, I
had
card for card
somewhere-
built both of their sides.
Sornia was my idea. So don't get too...
14 out of 15. Whatever.
Sure. 2 Santa Claus. You need it to out FTKs and stuff. It's good. Like I have no other explanation other than it's good in the KT, it's good in the FTKs.
You can also cut down on ratios because of a card that he about to show in just a second.
Yeah. Also, I guess we're going second first.
Yeah.
Pot of Sloth is crazy. If this card resolves, you win the game. I draw bare minimum boards is like what, 4 cards, 5 cards?
Yeah.
You're drawing 4 or 5 cards, putting back your fucking branded bricks. You're sculpting perfect branded hands, which this deck has the highest quality hands I think in the meta right now. And then especially when you side these two into it, you search for these. You should win every matchup where if these resolve, they win. Like Striker, you just let me get my heartbeats.
Bye Ryan, you.
Yeah. If you're going into branded, let me get my Illusion Gate, take your like Mirror Jade or something, right? And then Sornier, depending on the matchup. I replace Albion with Sornier. They do the same job in the combo, and as well as just it's a Bastille. So sometimes into like in the mirror and into Mitsurugi, just having 2 Bastilles in your deck is good.
You need cards that win the mirror because you're going to play the mirror a lot. So you either have to constantly better player, or you need to play cards that just do that job for you. Playing Sornier was the 15th card that we put in, just because we're like, what's the last matchup that we don't have coverage for? And it was the mirror.
Yeah.
So
it's also decent into roll at, somewhat.
going first stuff.
Yeah. Going first, Ash, Charmies, and also the mirror, Ashing Albion.
Pot of Sloth.
Pot of Sloth, yep. Speaking of Sloth, Accusation for 3. It's really good in the Sloth, and then Best Solemn Judgment.
You need to play cards that answer Mold Charmies, your opponent's engine, and also you need as many answers to Pot of Sloth as you can possibly get.
Genuinely. If Pot of Sloth resolves against you, you better pray that they're bad. Which, I mean, shit happened to me, and then I won.
Those are better.
Yeah. That was my deck.
Alright, what's the little difference?
We don't need the card by card.
We have basically everything.
Everything's the same.
Except for...
I'm just the
difference.
fool. I'm on 42. I had an extra opening and a gold Sark.
The gold Sark came up.
I was doing really well last week. This past, or 2 weeks ago. Last week, I switched over to the list that Nintendo was running. And maybe I just had bad hands. And I got terrible luck. But I just threw in the 2 extra starters, didn't cut anything. Shout out to having it 10 times easier to side, because these are the first things I can side out if I need to side anything out. Makes life a lot easier there.
Show the extra deck.
Only other difference, we got the Mirror Jade.
Another overframe.
Okay.
Where's yours, Seth? Where's yours, Seth?
Goat, Sea Monster Thesis. I think I played...
You played 3 KT out of the 6 rounds.
out of our 6 rounds today, and this came up every time. They aren't playing Crackle, and if they are, they're not looking for it.
Sometimes you can just like special Ecclesia if they end on B2B special Ecclesia, go Super Poly, make seat ship. It's kind of nuts.
Yep.
Or Mixusa, whatever works.
They're just
for you.
not. They're just not prepared for it.
Yeah.
And then I only have the 1 grand. I'm on. Where is he?
The one difference.
This is the only actual difference in our extra decks.
What'd you replace the Grand Guanal with?
The Queritus.
Queritus.
I didn't want to cut Queritus. This card in the Cool 2 matchup saves your ass so hard. They have to RS negate this. If they do not RS negate this, they have no battle phase. It doesn't matter.
And then they send it, and you go, okay, cool.
And then
Albaz.
they pop it. They pop it with mix, or
And, their negate's wasted, and you just summon Albaz and you
Yeah.
open your Jade.
And then what do they do at that point? I wouldn't cut this. It's also really nice. Came up in testing for me. It didn't come up, I don't think, as much for you.
Yeah.
Normal summon Aliber going second. They have Imperm or Effect Veiler. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
this
Fair
card's
enough.
dead. Super Poly plus Aliber. Not only are you getting value, but you're also putting Queritus on the board, which is a threat.
Threatens lethal immediately.
It threatens. I mean, even if you don't want to go for lethal, I mean, if you immediately go Queritus and go to battle phase, like, oh no, like, what do they? They can't just leave their RS with 0 on
Yeah.
field.
And
they
also,
can't leave their Zalen with 0.
if they pop it, it extends. You can summon
Yeah.
White Albaz.
And then you have full combo.
Yep.
Because they pop your card. Like, why would you pop it? I mean, because you have to at a certain point. But
Yeah.
I think that was that.
That's the only difference. His side deck's the exact same.
Side deck's
Shout out
the
to me.
same. Shout out.
Common Ashes.
Although I gotta say, it was either that or Feed Ash. I mean,
Are you
Let
playing
me
the
have-
You
Sarnier
made
on
the
the
better
side too?
choice.
yep, Sarnier on the side. The only thing I'm wasn't as sure of, and it's because it killed me in the main
Oh yeah.
event.
Hold up.
You got the other,
I got the illusion get off me.
but
Yeah. We were all borrowing Contenders Illusion Gates.
I don't know. I never actually got to resolve either of these in a situation that mattered this weekend. I'm wondering evenly still. I ran into some Blitzclick, some Malice it wouldn't have mattered for, but Blitzclick, some Mitsurugi, just some situation, or Fiendsmith Mitsurugi specifically, where like Illusion Gate was just dead by virtue of special summoning. And then for the locks and the pseudo FTKs, evenly is still able to be activated and kind of outs their whole board. So I don't know that way.
Yeah. I think that's it. Anything else?
Shout out to White Albaz.
Shout outs to.
Shout out to the Nation of Dogmatica. Yeah. All right. I think that's it.
All right. Well, now I'm curious.
Team X3 drop.
Team X.
We're the goats. We're gonna go X3 drop at Vegas.
Shout out Jonathan for the accusations.
Shout out Andreas for my White Albazes, and shout out Antenna for helping me test, and then also the Illusion Gates for all of us.
Who played the best in the 3v3?
Antenna.
Antenna.
Didn't
The
drop a
MVP?
single match.
That's crazy.
I had a double loss, but the guy was like, I had a game on board like both games and he just didn't scoop.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Well,
That was it.
All right. That's it.
I'm
Yeah. Good
gonna
weekend.
have to edit that down probably.
Yeah, probably.
that was Team X3 drop with their deck profile for NAWCQ 2026 3v3s.
Yeah.
See you next time.